Have you ever found yourself in a room so dark, it felt like the walls could hear your thoughts? Where silence doesn't comfort, it suffocates. I've been there. And maybe, you have too. Growing up here in the US, I was always taught to be strong. To be grateful. To smile even when it hurt. And so, I did. I smiled through confusion. I laughed through loneliness. I prayed quietly, not always for answers, but just for peace. But what happens when the weight you carry becomes too heavy? When your heart starts to ache not from pain, but from holding it all in? There was a night, one of those nights, when I sat in my room, lights off, heart racing. The kind of night where memories creep in, where your past starts whispering louder than your present. I had something buried deep inside me. Something I promised myself I'd never speak out loud. But silence, over time, becomes its own kind of noise. It claws at you. It changes you. I kept thinking, what if I say it? What if I tell the truth, not for anyone else, but for me? What if I let myself be seen? Because the truth is, we all have our own dark rooms. Not always physical ones, but emotional, invisible spaces where we hide the parts of ourselves we're too scared to share. Maybe it's guilt. Maybe shame. Maybe love we were never allowed to express. Or pain no one ever noticed. In that moment, I realized, healing doesn't always begin with someone else forgiving you. Sometimes, it begins the moment you forgive yourself. So I took a breath. And I spoke. Not to the world. Not even to a friend. Just to the silence. And somehow, that was enough to let a little light in. So if you're listening, if you've ever sat in your own dark room, holding on to something you thought no one could ever understand, just know, you're not alone. We all have our confessions. Some of us are just now finding the courage to say them out loud.